Why is urine usually used instead of blood for proteomic molecular disease testing? Urine is the filtrate of blood. Within 24 hours, 1,600 liters of fluid, mainly blood, flow through the kidneys. Every person's 4 to 6 liters of blood flow through the body 400 times a day. This pumping performance can only be achieved manually for 1 minute by a top athlete. The blood must be pumped into every part of the body, otherwise that part will die. All relevant protein information is therefore transported by the blood. The problem is that this protein information cannot be reproduced from blood. This is because there are many artifacts in the blood, and many substances are not evenly distributed in the blood. The degradation enzymes, proteases, are present in the blood in large numbers. They break down the proteins before the blood can be centrifuged, plasma, and frozen at -80 degrees Celsius. Which doctor's practice is used to handle blood so carefully, centrifuging it straight away and freezing it immediately at -80 degrees Celsius? The solution is the human miracle of proteomic information content, the kidney, and its product, urine. Around 1,600 liters flow through the kidneys with their 1.5 million filters every day. Humans only need about 80% of the capacity of a single kidney, of which they have 2. Therefore, 1 kidney, the health reserve, can also be donated. At the same time, this abundance is also a high-risk factor. Chronic kidney diseases, which progress usually without pain, are thus only discovered late. If pain becomes noticeable, it is usually too late to stop the loss of kidney function, or even stop it in a relevant way. The kidney is the most perfect biochemical blood wash ever. It cannot be reproduced. Of the 1,600 liters of flow, 180 liters of primary urine is produced, of which 178.5 liters is reabsorbed, so that the vital substances, proteins, and salts are retained in the body. The excreted urine, approx. 1.5 liters a day, is the filtrate of the blood. Urine contains all the important information that the blood transports from every part of the body and inevitably releases into the kidneys. Even several urine discharges during the day contain the same disease-specific proteomic information as a so-called 24-hour urine. There are diseases in which other body fluids, such as bile, are closer to the center of the disease, such as carcinoma of the bile duct. But even these are only a few % more accurate than the non-invasive urine proteome analysis. As the combination increases the accuracy considerably, both analyses are offered. The accuracy of the individual proteome analyses for all disease analyses offered is generally around 90% or even better. The parameter analyses currently used in medicine are mainly based on blood and sometimes urine. Increases or decreases in the parameters give rise to suspicions, but cannot define or even diagnose diseases, although they do indicate inadequate organ function. In this case, there is already considerable irreparable organ damage, which usually progresses dynamically and can hardly be slowed down. This is premeditated and does not avoid the many unrecognized chronic diseases that the UN Declaration calls the scourge of humanity. The UN puts chronic diseases at the same risk level as Ebola. After the COVID-19 pandemic, it is clear that the chronically ill are particularly at risk and ultimately triggered the pandemic measures. The proteome analysis of Mosaiques, Protexam, and XCan Health is the only molecular proteomic test that recognizes chronic diseases early with its precise and early disease definition and can prevent organ loss and thus the worldwide health Waterloo of mankind with its ability to determine the exact therapy. No more and no less. Time to act. The key to your health.